Hi guys, so I want to chat to you today. So I've noticed a lot in the salon recently. I'll go over and talk to clients and what do we say to each other? We say, how are you? And I always do the same response. I'm like, yeah, I'm good, thank you, how are you? And it's the same sort of thing. I want to go through and talk to you. I'm going to talk to you about the 5 main emotions of running a hair salon. So this won't be the same for every salon and barber owner, but I'm going to talk to you about my main 5 emotions of running my business. So my main emotion that I feel on a day-to-day basis or in life in general is anxiety. I'm a really anxious person. I chew my fingernails down to the core. I worry about worrying. I'm just an anxious wreck generally. And when you run a business, your anxiety levels are heightened. You've got your overheads to worry about, you've got your stock to worry about, you've got your diary to worry about, you've got bills to pay, you've got everything that can cause more anxiety. I thrive on kind of almost stress, but I thrive on challenges. So that's what gets me out of bed in the morning, that's what pushes me further. But anxiety for me is my number 1. So phones, those horrible little glass things that cause us so much anxiety, that is my worst one. If I could get away with not having a phone, I would do so, but I can't. There's so many things when you run a business that makes you anxious, but I have learned over the last few years different coping mechanisms that stop me from feeling as anxious. There are times when I don't feel anxious at all now, but I have at times been crippled with anxiety because of business and because of life in general. So number 1 is anxiety. So number 2, that's the 2. So number 2 is stress. My stress levels and my coping mechanisms for stress can be pretty poor. Stress and anxiety very much linked for me, but yes, stress is my second one. Because of the things I mentioned before, overheads, bills, staffing issues, you've also got the thing to consider of you sometimes take on other people's stress when you're an employer. So taking on their worries, their concerns, the things they're going through in life. If you care about your staff like I do, you take on their problems and you build that stress up. I'm a dad and I'm a husband. That can be stressful at times. So all of these things build up, and stress is definitely a factor in running a business for me. So guilt for me is massive. I feel guilt if I work late and don't get to put my kids to bed. I feel guilty if I am at the gym and I should be in the salon. I feel guilty if I'm not reinvesting money back into the business and I perhaps should be. I feel guilty if I'm on holiday. I feel guilty if I'm doing long hours but I should be at home supporting my family a little bit more. Whatever I do, I feel guilty. Guilt overrides me every single day, and I'm sure it does a lot of other business owners. I've learned to cope a lot more with guilt, but you feel guilty most days. Whatever you do, you feel like you're doing the wrong thing. Another one, since I opened up a second shop, I feel guilty if I'm in one shop and not in the other. These are things that no one makes you feel like this on purpose, but you do feel guilty a lot of the time. It's a sort of little daily battle that you have to work through, but sometimes it's about sort of doing what's right for you at that time, and that helps you kind of learn to deal with the guilt at that time. So the next thing I want to talk to you about is burnout. Burnout is definitely real, and burnout can hurt mentally and physically. And the irony about burnout is it's normally caused by, for me, it's normally caused by the 3 things I've just spoken about, which is anxiety, stress, and guilt. So all of those things that I kind of worry about and stress about and all of those things normally causes me to burn out. It's not normally the physical side of things because of my job role now, the physical side of hairdressing. I've experienced burnout in that way, but now it's the mental side of it. But recognising it is important, and now what I do is I do everything I can to prevent my staff from burning out. So the way that we work with our one-on-one diary, I actively say to them, make sure you book that holiday. I do everything I can to stop them from burning out. My staff are no good to me burnt out. I'm no good to them burnt out. So recognition of burnout is really, really important. And the fifth and final emotion of running my business I want to talk to you about is pride. Pride is something that I never ever do. I'm really, really open in talking to you all about how lonely I find it running a business, which is why I started the kind of podcast series that I did, was because it opened up conversations with other business owners, because we can share conversations. And I find it a lonely place running a business. I have a wonderful support network. I have great people around me, but I still find it lonely. So I don't know how people do it if they don't have what I have around me, if they don't have that. So pride is definitely something that I would like to experience more. I'm always pushing for the next thing. I always want to do better, but I never tell myself that we're doing well. It's always, yeah, we're doing okay. But we've won 8 really prestigious and really highly regarded business awards. We do well. I've got an amazing team, 2 lovely looking salons. Do I tell myself that that's good enough very often? No. Do I pat myself on the back ever? No. So pride is one that I want to experience more, and that is one that I'm working on. So that is one that I'm striving for, is to just for a little bit more sort of self-gratification, I suppose, and a bit more sort of self-pride in what I do. I hope you've enjoyed listening to my main 5 salon emotions and what it takes emotionally to run my business. We've got a few more videos lined up coming soon, another few businesses. My next one, I've got half term coming up, so I'm not going to be doing any. Then on Monday the 1st of June, I am doing one with someone from the same industry as us. So that's going to be a good chat. I'm looking forward to that, catching up with how they do it, why they do it, what drives them, and everything in between. So I'm looking forward to having that chat with them. So until next time, catch you soon and goodbye.